Dude, week 12 of the 2024 NFL season.
Best show ever.
Ever!
But I'm gonna do my ping. My ping. 13-1. 13-1.
Oh, dude, that is awesome. Pheng, it's good to have you here, man.
I don't know about that entrance, but that was whatever.
Pheng, how do you like that entrance?
13-1.
13-1. What can you say, dude? Okay, our buddy.
Stop it. I never had no 13-1.
13-1. Okay.
Pheng. Yeah.
And he started out 0-1 a Thursday night. And then he ran the table from there. Are you kidding me?
Man. Listen, fire. There's always one. Listen, that's the one thing you get from this show, right? The fire. This is a serious handicapping show. Somebody is going to hit big. Somebody's going to deliver every week. If it's not us, it's somebody out in the group. But man, Pheng. And then he wants to try. We tried to get him to come back.
Okay.
We tried to get him to come back. He doesn't like to make his picks.
Explain that. Right.
He doesn't like to make his picks on Tuesday or Wednesday, right? He doesn't like to make his picks early. He likes to make them like an hour before the game.
Absolutely.
He didn't even want to be on the board. He didn't even want to. He was like,
no, he's up there.
No, man, you go 13-1. You don't get to run and hide.
That's right.
You don't get to run and hide.
You can't. That is part of the agreement, right?
No.
You have a great week. You're on the board. That's right. You're on the board. No choice.
Yep.
Absolutely.
He's on the board. No changing. You're locked in, buddy. You're locked. Anyway, hey.
But what a week.
Listen, normally we have sheets of people with double digits.
Oh yeah.
Five people with double. I mean, listen.
This
4-10. That's two. I've had 2 weeks this year, which is really uncharacteristic. I mean, for me, I just don't have that bad of weeks. 2 under 5 wins, a 3 and something week, and a 4. Brutal. I owe it to you guys to do better, and I am committed to doing better. So.
Okay, on that commitment, because we're back every week, right? And you've got Carl.
Let's go.
You've got Doug. You've got Pheng sitting out there going, I'm not going to join the show.
I want to join the show. Wednesday. No.
It is week 12 of the 2024 season. YouTube, we're out there, baby. Fire Brimm Sports, we are ready to go.
He's in the hot seat, all right? If we bring him down, I might feel a little bad.
Actually, one of his arguments today was
it's better for us.
It's better for the Fire Brimm Sports if we have one like in the top of all of ESPN.
I mean, he is.
I'm buying
and he's
that.
like in the top.
Yeah, he is.
I don't want him to do poorly, but he's got to share the whole point. No. The whole point of our show is to share this information with others.
Absolutely.
Because this is a serious. Look, we're not here joking around, having a good time. You think this is fun? Is this just like fun to you? I'm not having fun, okay? This is not fun to me.
Especially we present our numbers.
Right? So this is not all laughing and giggling and games. This is serious. Like we're going to pick winners, and he needs to share his information with the people that take the time out of their day to skip through the beginning of our show and get to our picks.
He clearly has a genie working or something like that. Whatever he's got. All right.
Oh man, we got stuff to talk about. I guess. I mean, we don't have to talk about my 4-10 week. Listen, there was a couple. Actually, they were blowouts.
It was a tough week. It was not an easy week. Even our buddy Mike from Miami Dope Punch, he goes, "That was a tough week."
Clearly a tough week.
He is okay. So you had dude, you still built up such you're above 500, but we got to get back on that. I went 6-8 for the second week in a row. I'm not happy about that at all.
You got to do better. And you lost the Kool-Aid pick again.
Oh, okay. We'll talk about that. There are things that we have to change.
That's why you're banging on the Bengals. We'll get to that. I was a little wondering why you were so hurtful on them, and now it makes sense.
Yes, it makes complete sense. I am not a Bengals fan. I mean, toothless. They're not even Bengals. They
played hard and take it. If they had made that field goal, they could have covered.
Oh, they played hard. They played hard.
It's the NFL. They came from behind.
They played so hard.
Okay. Jesus.
Don't give me a heart.
They're not.
No.
I got nothing to say. What am I going to say? I got nothing to say.
Here's
They
what
lost.
you can say.
Look, you are what your record says you are.
That is okay.
You are
there
what
you
your
go.
record says
there
you
you
are.
go. That's exactly it. All right, Pinger at 13-1, and look at that. Then okay, we
That's
only
it.
had
Where's
four
the rest
other
of the
people. Grant McLaren, Sports Boys, or Zenith. I mean, they
Where's
were 10-4.
Colorado Sports?
That's it. I know.
Where's
Look at that.
everybody?
Okay, we did have a bunch of people at 9-5, but the drop off from the top, I mean, goes really quick.
I'm pretty far down in the overall.
Yeah, you're off
dropping like a rock.
The page, yeah,
Like a rock dropped into the ocean.
Hey,
I'm going to be
my buddy
sealing aliens pretty
Scott,
soon.
9-5, dude. Excellent week. I mean, he's right down in Columbus. He's rooting for Fire and Brimm Sports, telling everybody in Columbus about
That's
us.
good.
Absolutely.
That's good.
Nice.
I think there's
9-5.
more than 1,100 people in Columbus, though, which is where our
I
like
think
is.
so too. So we need to get
So
up.
do you think we got? Do you think we got?
on that?
Do
right?
we need? They need like a dislike button. We got like 1,000 likes, right? Or no, followers.
Yeah.
We gotta be like, don't show me that show button, and we might have like 10,000 of them. I don't know.
So Pheng vaults into first place by 2 games.
That's unbelievable.
I mean, by 2 games.
13-1.
We still have a bunch of people. You know, Jaden Ross is still up there. The CD 242.
Oh, yeah.
Wyatt Martin. I mean,
Listen, one bad week isn't going
there's
to take
Colorado
down our whole
Sports.
community.
He's down there. Yeah.
One bad week's not going to take us down.
No, not at all. Not at all. Okay. When you did this 3-team parlay, I said, man, that's an absolute home run, smoke 'em winner.
Felt good about it.
Absolute smoke 'em winner. I mean, every single one of them.
So for a bad week, we had some nice. We had 4 people.
I know.
hit the 13-er.
Francisco.
Saved me.
Mandy
Saved my butt.
C, Best Bet Ed, Ricardo Rax, Cobra Kai. He's been out there a couple times.
I always jump on the 3-team even if they go against my picks. I like to.
I love it too.
I touch on the 3-team parlays. I get involved with those guys.
Oh, I love it too.
So I ride those with you guys.
All these guys. I mean, excellent week. Okay, this is the one that still just absolutely gets me. We still have the same final 5 dudes.
Are they picking a team?
They're picking these.
Like I'm embarrassed of my exit now. Like 8 weeks ago. Like I didn't even know that thing was still going on.
We've had the same 5 for like the past.
Do we have any
4
idea who
weeks.
they are?
No. We still have to get. You got to tell us who you guys are. I mean, my gosh, hit us up in YouTube
I think they
chat or
accidentally
something.
joined our group or something. Like they don't pay attention to the show. They accidentally they're just in the ESPN. And they just accidentally joined a bunch of groups because they're still in it.
They're still in it. There's still 5 of them out there.
They've been there from the beginning because somebody can jump in now. Actually,
They've been there from the beginning. There's
well,
only
good
5
job, whoever you are. Good
Oh
job.
my gosh!
They've skipped over this part to get our picks already. So.
Okay, so here's what I want to talk about real quick. We're talking about, our picks. We're not happy about the picks. I'm in the automotive industry, in the day gig, right? And when something happens in automotive, you've got to do a corrective action report.
Okay.
They call it CAR.
Like a TPS report.
Like a TPS
Cover
report.
letter.
That's a cover letter. So for us, what sort of corrective actions should we do that we need to do to not get to the 6 and 8s and that sort of stuff?
No, not a whole lot. So a sports, I once saw Pete Rose describe how to get out of a slump.
Yeah.
And he said, you don't change your swing.
Yeah.
Your swing stays the same. So the algorithm stays the same. Now, the adjustments that you make are, you move up in the box, you move back in the box, you move back. But you don't change your swing.
Right.
So overall, very minor tweaks. The corrective action, I know the algorithm works. We've had 2 blunder weeks and we're still 14 games over 500 or what it is. Some fluke stuff in there, which is part of the NFL. You're not going to go 100%, but I'll take the record I got. I am not concerned, and I won't go to any extensive corrective action to change,
I love it.
to tweak the algorithm at all. I'm going to stay the course, and that 4-10 will flip into I don't know if I can go 13-1. I always assume I got 3 or 4 losses in there. I don't know about 13-1 like our buddy Pheng. But I'm going to stay the course. I feel, how many games we got this week?
13.
13 games.
So we go 13-0?
Yeah.
There you go.
I don't know about that. I got 10 wins though. 10-3 looks pretty good.
Wait a minute. You used to say that at the beginning of the season. You said, I got 10 wins on the board. I got 11 wins on the board.
Yeah,
Okay.
like I spent. I didn't spend
Absolutely.
a lot
You
of
gotta
time.
do
but,
that. You gotta,
I didn't overanalyze the algorithm. I went with it. I trusted it. There's some of them that make me. Well, I talked before about being uncomfortable. There's some of them maybe about like I can't even. How can I in good conscience even make this pick? And I'm just gonna go with it.
I can't be as scared of those dogs. I just run away from dogs. I'm just a little kid on the block, and I'm running away from the mean dogs. You know what I mean? I got to get away from doing that.
And I'm gonna make a prediction right now.
I'm not going to do it.
That. He will not do that. Anybody over 7.5 point favorite? Doug's riding.
No, okay. Now here's the reason why I'm saying that. My 2 Kool-Aid pick misses so far have been dogs.
Oh, really?
And so the Cowboys and the Bengals. So there I go. I'm picking dogs, and I'm getting bit by the dog is what I'm doing.
Okay. So just pick all the favorites.
Well, that's what I do anyways.
13-1.
All right. All right. You're top 5. You're dude. All right. Top 5s. First time ever we both had the Lions up there, right?
The Lions are.
This is the first time ever we've had the top 3
in the NFL. They. You know what's crazy about the Lions? I'm going to talk about that real quick.
Yeah.
Is forever we are the mocking team of the NFL. We're the joke of the NFL, right?
Rightfully so.
We have no right. We had a no-win season. We are made fun of. Nobody wants to come play here, and we finally turn it around. We got a head coach that's not going to play to the level of their competition. That's going to go out there and play hard every play, every game to the end, right?
Yeah.
And we're going to get called out for running up the score in the NFL. Are you are you kidding me right now? They are really calling out Dan Campbell for running
they were doing
up
it last
the
year.
score.
They did it last year too. It's the same.
They're not running. Stop them! Like this is the pros.
This is the pros.
This isn't college. This isn't high school. We're not. I mean, they play. This is what Dan Campbell. They're not going to slip up and lose to a team that they shouldn't lose to. Right, like the Ravens or the Chiefs or these teams that like lose to inexplicable losses. Right, the Lions play hard every game. Even that game against Houston, they battled back. Like that's what they do. And if you don't come to play, you don't come to play, you're going to lose 52-6.
Yep, absolutely. And that's the way it is. No apology.
They're the best team in the NFL. Like there's nobody else. Everything else, it can be like rolling the dice. It's a crapshoot every week.
So we have 4 of the top 5.
And I don't even give it. I don't care.
Except the Chargers. I got the Chargers. You got the Eagles.
Anything after 1. We could dump them in a bucket and pull out 5, and it doesn't matter what order they go in. The Lions are the clear-cut best team in the NFL right now, and all these other teams are too close to call. Bills, Chiefs, they just had a great battle. You play them again in Kansas City, who's going to win? I don't know.
Absolutely. I agree with
Lions play any of these teams, Lions are kicking their ass.
I agree with you. Okay, so we need to get to the board here in just a second. So, are there any out there? Are there any contenders, pretenders, frauds? I mean, if I said the Falcons, I'm all over the Falcons. What do you think about the Falcons?
I don't know what happened in Denver. So I picked Atlanta. I underestimated Denver again. I don't know if I underestimated Denver or overestimated Atlanta. Like
Falcons are frauds. They're frauds.
They might be. I don't know if I can go there yet because they still have so many.
What about the
Bengals? I mean, I don't.
You are what your record says you are.
Yeah, you are what your record says you are. The Bengals could reel off 6 straight wins, to be honest, and then they're going to be in the conversation. A lot can still happen.
They'll be close.
A lot can still happen between now and then. We've seen it before, but I don't know.
What about the Rams?
The Rams are a contender. I mean, the NFC is weak. The NFC is weak. Anybody could shoot. I mean, short of Carolina, anybody in the NFC can make the playoffs. The Broncos are contenders.
Yeah, they're contenders.
I mean, when I say contender for the playoffs.
Yeah, for the playoffs. What about the Dolphins?
The AFC's a little tougher to get in. The AFC's really good, but I would have to say I wouldn't want to play the Dolphins on any given Sunday.
No, you're right. All right.
I wouldn't want to play them.
You tell us out there if you have any teams you think.
Did I give any kudos to the Broncos? I want to make sure that I give kudos to the Broncos. I didn't mean to take away from them. That was a very impressive win.
That was a very impressive win. And they have. The glide slope is beautiful.
I don't think they needed to run up the score like that. That was a little unnecessary. But it was disrespectful, in my opinion.
All right, brown bag. You're right. Bengals.
Bengals. There's no reason.
Okay. Yes. Oh, here's the thing.
We're talking about
the least or the most.
Right. You want to know how to get the brown bag? Hurt Doug's feelings. That's how you get put on the brown bag. You hurt Doug's feelings.
That's a good start.
It has nothing to do with the fact of who actually the brown bag. Let's define what the brown bag team is. That's a team that you had everything going the right way. You were supposed to show up, do your job, and you failed. Okay,
that's exactly what the Bengals
level.
That's what
on an epic level to the point where the fans want to hide their faces. Okay, on an epic level.
Okay.
The Bengals battled back in that game on a game where they were dominated in the first half. They battled back, and
But they had two chances. They do this every single
game. They lost a game in the
Yes,
NFL. They lost a game in the NFL. Atlanta, you're a brown bag.
Okay, that's
tough.
Okay, I'm with you on that one.
And you had expectations. Yep. You've got a division title within your sights, and you got a Bears. Not that I'm not taking anything away from Denver. Bo Nix is playing well.
The light slope is just beautiful.
Peyton's
just
got things going.
Up.
Denver's we're going to have to believe in Denver's defense here. Not knocking Denver, but Atlanta. Yeah. That's you go into work Monday morning with the brown bag on.
Okay.
The Bengals can go off shucks, but it's not a brown bag. Get out of here.
You tell us what you think of the brown bag.
Yeah, brown bag.
Give me the Bengals or not.
Listen, do this for me. If there's anybody out there that is really listening, I know there's at least 6 or 7 of you. Define what your brown bag criteria is. Define your. Is it just a team that hurts your feelings because you bet on them and you lost, or is it a team that embarrassed the fan base over the weekend?
Okay,
that's it. Do we got to make picks?
We got to make picks. Right. We got to get going. Let's
just put pings up there and call it a day.
We do have pings.
Yeah.
All right. Nice matchup. These guys coming off a nice win over the Raiders. These guys got smoked by the Saints. So. Steelers over the Browns. Steelers 3.5. It is a division game. These always play these ones tough. I mean, what say you? I tell you what. Let's start out with Mr. Genghis Khan Pheng here. He's saying the Steelers.
These teams don't like each other. They're going to come to play over time. This is a division rivalry. It's a division home game. It's going to be a close game. The Browns are going to be in it.
I'm going to say this: if the Steelers could shut down Lamar Jackson and shut down Derrick Henry, they could do it even easier against Jameis Winston and a Nick Chubb, who is
the analysis that you just gave.
Yeah.
The analysis you just gave is what every single person walking up to a Vegas casino thinks too. Oh, if they can beat so and so and they can beat so and so, then they're definitely going to beat so and so. And that's not how it works.
No.
All right, that's not how it works. And the Browns could win this game. This is going to come down fourth quarter field goal. It's just who's going to make it. But it has nothing to do with Pittsburgh being able to beat Lamar and beat them, and so they're going to pound Jameis Winston.
No, it does.
No.
It does, because I say it does. Because I'm making the Steelers the Kool-Aid pick. I don't normally do this. It's early. I don't like losing on Thursday. I don't like losing any time.
You're giving 3 and a hook. Thursday. You're giving 3 and a hook.
I don't like the hook. I don't like the hook. I'm going with the Steelers.
That's your guaranteed lock winner.
Guaranteed lock winner.
What's the Kool-Aid pick on the year now?
9-2.
All right.
9-2. That's right. We're going with the Steelers. That's right. Yeah. That fooled you, didn't it?
It did. I thought it did. It did. I'm glad it did. I don't like it. I don't like a division.
That's even better.
When you don't like it, division road favorites.
I know.
Division road favorites. That's Doug's formula, guys, for picking winners. Is historically take division favorites on the road. I'm not. It's all good. I'm not picking.
All right.
I'm not picking.
You're spiced up today.
My God, man, it's like my brain's like an ADHD brain today. It's like a pinball machine up there. I don't know what's going on.
All right. The Vikings take on the Bears. They're the rev limiter here is Sam Darnold. Vikings by 3.5. It is in Chicago.
Yeah. Chicago should have won that game. And I think that the team is still playing.
Pingers is the Bears.
I'm going to go with Pheng on this one too. I got another division game here where I think it's going to be a field goal game. And listen, Caleb's going to start winning games in Chicago. Listen, if they can shut down Jordan Love in Green Bay, then they can shut down Sam Darnold.
That's right, exactly. Same sort of premise there. I think it comes out.
I was being sarcastic. I just think they're going to win the game.
I think it's Brian Flores, the defense coordinator for the Vikings, dials up some really nasty stuff for Caleb Williams. And they win by at least 5.
Caleb's going to be fine, and
he's going to be fine. Okay, all right. The Cowboys, garbage,
God,
pure, just dumpster fire, complete dumpster fire.
Yeah.
Take on Washington.
There's Jaden's production slipping a little bit. Like he would look like Superman there, but it was against the Bengals that night when he scored on every single possession.
They get tape on him now, right? Yeah. They get half a year of tape on the kid.
I said earlier in the year, how's it work when I was off to this hot start, right? And I thought that I would just blow through the NFL season like Pheng's doing, and I thought I was invincible. I said the pick should make you uncomfortable. This pick doesn't make me uncomfortable. This pick makes me physically ill because
Pheng and I both taking Washington.
Again, that's fine because you've got a division game.
And,
listen,
on the road,
I want to mark this one.
Yeah, that's right. I know
the Cowboys. listen, these are NFL players. Yeah. Okay, there's pride. These teams don't like each other. There's teams that play each other every year. Dallas can find a way to be in the game.
Okay, I'm with you on that. Okay, the Titans. Okay, you got Levis taking on CJ Stroud. Nice game, but they did play the Cowboys on Monday night, right?
Stroud is so overrated.
By 8.5.
Stroud's a joke.
No.
Stroud is a joke. Yeah.
This is all Stroud.
Just keep taking the favorites. I'm going to go ahead and take the points.
I'm taking the favorites.
You go right ahead.
I agree with that. I'm taking the favorites. Mm-hmm. No, I think they're just going to blow the doors off of the. I said I got to go with dogs. Maybe there was a dog out there.
Listen, here's the thing. Talk about corrective action.
Yeah.
Everyone is going to be pedal to the metal on the favorites this week.
Sure.
And I don't know how many times we have to realize that Vegas did not build those buildings. That city did not rise up because of winners.
That's
and
right.
We are looking at this board going, oh my God, they're going to crush them. And they're going to crush them.
Okay.
And they're going to crush them. And it's not going to happen.
Let's get going. We got to get going.
Right. Yeah, we do.
All right. The Patriots. I do like the way Jake May.
Yeah, he's played better.
3 games in a row.
This game scares me again because it's the row, but I'll give me the touchdown to the hook.
That's three games in a row. He's passed more than 40 times. Mm-hmm. I mean, so they're not afraid to let the kid throw the ball. In fact, guess what?
As a team.
Here's what I'm doing here. I'm taking a dog.
I like that.
I'm taking the dog in that one. I mean, I like.
Yeah, over 7.5. I mean, somewhere you're gonna have to take one. There's so many.
The Dolphins win the game.
Oh, but God. You just poking the bear today? I can't. Now I know that New England is going to win this football game. New England's going to win this football game.
That's even better.
Mark it up right now.
That's even better.
New England's winning this football game.
I'll take it. That's fine with me. All right. The Chiefs, coming off, they finally lost a game. They got the monkey off their back, right?
Lost the game and exposed for all the weaknesses.
Oh, exposed. Remember last year? They can't catch the ball and all this sort of stuff.
Yeah. I'll take Carolina. Give me all those points.
Pheng is going with the Chiefs. Mm-hmm. You know that Carolina has the worst defense playing this weekend?
I do.
I mean, this is a great game to...
Did you guys, in case you guys didn't know, Doug has enlightened us with the knowledge that Carolina has the worst defense in the NFL. Gosh darn it.
You are.
Let's go. I'm sorry. I don't know. I went 4-10. I don't know what I'm talking about. I have no right to be so condescending today. You just can't take every single.
All right. The Buccaneers take on the hapless Tommy DeVito from Illinois. That's right. Daniel Jones will never play again. Okay. God. Bucks by 5.5. I'm going to follow Pheng suit. Pheng is saying the Bucks. Yeah. I'm going to say the Bucks as well.
God, it makes zero sense on how the Giants can be in this game.
I mean, I applaud Baker Mayfield. I mean, this guy does the most with the least. I mean, it's impressive.
Listen, I got 3 losses in here somewhere.
Okay.
That might be one of them.
I like that when you say that. That's good.
That's 3 losses
positive. That's assertive. Okay. Here's assertiveness right here. How many points are they going to run up on the Colts?
Yeah.
Lions take on Anthony Richardson and the Colts. Lions by 7.5.
So
run up the score.
Here's what you go. Anthony Richardson is better than Doug likes to give him credit for.
Yeah.
And here's what I say you do with the Lions for the rest of the year. It's called the Martingale system. Do you know what that is?
No.
Okay.
Never heard of that.
The Martingale system is when you lose.
Yeah.
Okay, let's say roulette, right? You bet red and you lose. Well, then you bet red again and you double your bet. And if you lose, then you double your bet again. Because eventually red is going to hit, right? So you just keep doubling your bet until you win. Okay?
Okay.
The Lions,
if
they don't cover this game, they'll probably cover next week. I'm going to say Martingale, the Lions, the rest of the season. Just bet the Lions, and if they lose, double up next week. And if they lose, double up the next week. Because the Lions are that good, and Campbell is that good, and I'm just going to take it.
I don't see the Colts offense being able to stay up with the Lions.
Good. Richardson is good.
I'm not saying he's bad. I'm just saying that their offense is not going to be.
Lions should score every possession. We're indoors.
That's exactly it.
You're going to have to. They're probably going to score every possession.
All right, here's another indoor game. Bo Nix takes on the Raiders. Broncos by 5.5.
Home division dogs. That's all I got to say.
Home division dogs.
Home division dogs.
No, I'm going to go.
Well, that's your team, so you've got.
I'm going with the Broncos. I'm going to follow Pheng on this one. Going with the Broncos. I mean,
not that I don't love the Broncos. They got 3 losses up here. I'm telling you.
I just like what they're doing. I like what they're doing. They should beat the Raiders by well more than 5.
Road division dog.
All right. San Francisco takes on the Packers.
Yeah.
Packers by 2.5. Packers, what do you say about Jordan Love? I mean, I don't like these interceptions.
Yeah, they got the win. I think that, go ahead.
These guys, Nick Bosa is 50-50.
I feel like the wheels are doing this on the cart, on the 49er cart. Like the wheels are just kind of they're getting ready. They're getting ready to come off.
Okay, Pheng is going to follow suit with you going with the Packers. I'm going to take the dog. Okay. I'm going to take the...
Good job on the dog.
The dog. I'm actually taking the dog in that one.
On the team, I'm Brock Purdy, traveling from San Francisco into Green Bay to play in a different environment, and he's going to win because
that's exactly what he needs.
Lambeau's not a scary environment at all. It's a scary environment at all.
It's not. All right, Cardinals division game. Cardinals in top of the division at 6-4, and everybody else is 5-5.
Yeah.
So this is a huge game.
Yep.
Take on the Seahawks. You took down the 49ers last week. Seahawks by 1.5. You pick the team that's going to win.
I'm gonna get Seattle. Keep that momentum going.
Pheng is going with the Cardinals. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go with the Cardinals too.
Okay.
That's 2 dogs in a
Pheng
row.
picked the Cardinals to win that division, so he's going to stay with them.
That's 2 dogs in a row.
Good
2
job.
in a row.
Yeah.
Okay?
Anything, I don't count anything under 3, just so you know. This was a nice. This is your only dog, right? That's the only one that took Brave. That said, okay, you're looking at these 2 football teams and you're saying New England can win this football, but you did the whole they're not going to win.
You're not going to forget that, are you?
I'm going to tell you right now. I believe that Dallas can somehow win this football game. I believe
Cleveland
can win this football game. So then, in some universe, they can win this football game.
Right. Yeah.
You want to give me 10.5 points in the NFL? I will put my money on that.
All right, the Eagles. I'm not sold on the Eagles. I'm not sold on Jalen Hurts. I am sold on Saquon Barkley.
You know what the thing is we're going to have to get off that not sold on bandwagon because they're kicking everybody.
Eventually, maybe. But see if they can get past the Rams first.
Listen, I love
by 2.5.
I love Stafford on Sunday night prime time, and I just at home I just think Stafford throws some touchdowns and they win.
Pheng says
I think they win the game. They're going to win the game, so I'm not worried about that.
Pheng says the Eagles, and I think the Rams win the game.
Yep, I think they win the game.
3 dogs in a row.
Yep.
3
These
dogs
don't count.
in a row.
Under 3 doesn't count. Under 3 points doesn't count.
I pick a dog.
It doesn't count.
It
doesn't count.
Are you serious? Are you serious?
Under 3 points does not count. Does under 3 points count as taking a brave dog? All right, I'm so brave to take this underdog. What's your mark on that? What's your mark?
That's a good one, too. Hey, tell us about that. I like that. Okay, last one. The Ravens. There's another one. I mean, they can win in the regular season and come playoffs. I'm not sold on Lamar Jackson.
I thought with Derrick Henry that we had proven that we had somebody to close out games.
15 touches. They gave him the ball 15 times last week. That's criminal.
I know.
That's absolutely criminal.
Then why didn't you pick that as a brown bag in the closer of the
Sure.
Bengals? Yeah, it makes more sense.
That was actually not you say it.
I'm going to take the Chargers to win this game. I don't know what Harbaugh's doing, what he put in his Kool-Aid. I don't know who he's got on other people's sidelines with, cheating scandals, whatever he's got going on, because he's doing something right. They are playing for him. They love him. The guy's weird as all get out. I listen to Dan Campbell speak. I get motivated. I listen to Jim Harbaugh speak, and I'm going, what?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
He won a national championship. The guy can coach.
He can coach.
I don't get it.
And just like the Broncos, their glide slope is going up. It's going up. I'm with you. Do you see that? 4 dogs in a row. 4 dogs. I know. Okay.
None of them count. All right, guys.
Carlos, 3-team parlay. Go.
I'm telling you right now, just keep doubling up on the Lions. The Lions aren't going to. I'm going to take the Packers.
Lions, Packers.
You know what? I like Seattle right here. We got a 1 o'clock game. We got 2 4 o'clock games.
Lions, Packers, Seattle. Let me.
Guys, you can book this right here.
Let me get this up here for the Steelers. Got the Kool-Aid. Oh wow, dude.
I like it.
This is awesome.
Hey, Pheng. 13-1, buddy. How many we got there? We got quite a few different, Pinger.
It's,
you know what that tells me? He's nervous. That's what it tells me. It tells me he's nervous.
Actually, the whole board there.
You're nervous.
I love it, dude.
He's like 13-1, and I got to be on the hot seat. He's nervous. He was probably going, this team. All right, we got to wrap up.
I like the salty version of Carl.
We need to get to 1,500 likes for crying out loud.
We do.
We got like 1 like every 8 weeks. Like, tell somebody. Like, do we not pick enough winners? I don't know. What are we doing wrong?
Yeah, just keep telling everybody.
It's a serious handicapping show.
Keep telling everybody about it. Like, share, tell everybody about it, right?
Do it.
Scott, back down in Columbus. You got to get all of Columbus, dude. Yeah. I mean, everybody in Columbus should be watching the show, right?
I don't want to talk about Columbus anymore. All right. Send us home.
Buddy.
Get us out of here.
What do you say to finish this thing?
You know what? It's a serious handicapping show. Everybody, go out this weekend. Pick some winners.
You got it. We will see you. Bye.